cucina. Mia cucina in Italian means my kitchen. And the prima cosa che dobbiamo mettere è il faddale. The first thing that we need to do is to put on the faddale. And as I am putting my faddale, I cannot wait till I share this amazing, delicious almond lemon coconut cookie. It is gluten-free, it is vegan, and it is vegetarian. And I am going to tell you what I am going to be utilizing as far as the ingredients. I am using 2.5 cups of unsweetened coconut flakes. Actually, you can use the larger ones or you can use the smaller ones. It really doesn't matter. I am just using, not too large ones. Also, I'm going to be utilizing 1/2 cup of fine almond flour, 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of melted coconut oil, 1/4 cup of maple syrup, 1 teaspoon of lemon extract, a zest of a lemon, and 1/4 cup of sliced almonds. And what I want you to do is to get yourself a food processor. If you don't have a food processor, don't worry about it. I have done it with a food processor and I have done it without a food processor. For many, many years, I didn't have a food processor, so I used the muscles. So you can just get yourself a nice bowl and you can mix it. And all of these are going to be hanging out together. So the first thing I'm going to do is add my 2.5 cups of 2.5 cups of unsweetened coconut flakes. Because we love coconut, what I've done is I used 2 cups of the unsweetened coconut, and then I took 1/2 cup of the same unsweetened coconut and I just roasted it, so it will give it that special flavor. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. Get your oven at 350 degrees. Get your oven at 350 degrees. Set your timer. In my case, it took 18 to 20 minutes. So anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how hot your oven is, because I'm going to tell you what to look for. So now to this 2.5 cups of unsweetened coconut, I am going to be adding 1/2 cup of fine almond flour. Fine almond flour, guys. Very simple transaction. I'm just going to start this with a paddle and I'm just going to put it on low for that to start mixing. Now to this, I am going to be adding, whoa, hold on a minute. Something is going on here. I'm telling you, these things, I don't understand why it's doing that. It's doing its thing. Here we go. I think I need to, gotta lock it. I'm telling you, that's how it is, Oops, okay, whoa. I'm telling you, there's all kinds of cool stuff happening today, right? But don't worry about it. If a piece fall off, just put it back on there. Just as simple as that. Okay, now hopefully nothing else is going to happen on this particular show. All right, okay, you know what? I'm going to get this guy out. Forget about it. Hey, we got to enjoy your life. Why stress about this thing coming off? No problem. There's a lot of other things to be concerned about. All right, so now what this is doing this thing. Hopefully nothing else is going to happen to this amazing thing. I am going to be adding my a zest of a lemon. And this cookie is so delicious. When I first baked this, my husband and we ate them all. Yes, we ate them all. They were so good. All right, now to this right here, I just don't understand why it's doing that, but it's okay. It's just, I am going to be adding now my teaspoon of lemon extract. Goes right in here. This is what's going to give it that nice lemony flavor, and everything I'm using is organic. Quit doing that. And then now I'm going to be using my 1/4 cup of maple syrup is going to go in here. Just like so. Super easy, guys. So easy. So easy. And this was going to give it this more sweetness. You can omit it if you don't want to use it. Now I'm going to be utilizing remember what I said, we're going to be using the coconut oil. And coconut oil, this is 1/4 cup. And I'm going to add it right into this. And then I always keep 2 tablespoons on the side because I want to see how this is going to play out. The 2 tablespoons on the side. which I am going to also add this because I am going to be adding in here, guys, right in here also. Let me get this out of the way so I don't break anything. I am going to be adding my 1/4 cup of almonds. Oh, you could already smell, you can already smell the whole entire lemon. Okay, so now it's that simple. You see how fast and easy. Hey everybody, I see you. Hello, Carla. Hello, you beautiful people. There's also beautiful people from South America. Hola, ¿cómo están todos? So now what we're going to do, if everything works out fine here, because you know today's one of those days, and we gotta find joy in everything, guys. Now get yourself a nice 2 sheets of with parchment paper. Remember, we have our oven at 350 degrees, and then with a scooper, I'm using a large scooper. You can use a medium. I don't have a medium scooper. I have used a small scooper, but I have found that I kind of really like to use, and all you gotta do is just drop them in there like so. And then I would just pat them down a little bit. Because what they're going to do is they may expand. It gets a little messy, so get yourself, you know, something to wipe your hands. And as you can see, this is coming together very lovely. And just what I do is I push against. You see how I'm pushing to make it nice, and then kind of push in here like so. And then drop another one right there. Oh yeah, and then what I do is I just press it down. You know, and all the little flakes that are going to be hanging out here, oh my goodness, they're just going to be so delicious. I'm telling you, I just absolutely adore this cookie. And if you're going to see family, or if you're going over to a friend's house, and to bring this kind of a cookie is such a yumminess, and it makes everybody put a smile on their face. So, you know, as you can see, you could use a smaller scoop, a medium scoop. I am using a larger scoop. It does get a little messy, but it's okay. It's not going to hurt anything. And then I'm going to use another one here. If you're going to a party, I will use a smaller scoop because there'll be more cookies. Or not, if you're, you know, depending on how many people are going to be there. So then I'm going to use another one over here. Oh yes. How many that these cookies make, it all depends on how, what kind of a scoop you're going to be using. You know, if you're going to be using a small scoop, you might get a dozen or so or more. So now I'm going to put it over here, my other one on my other, because they can both go together. Oh yeah, very simple transaction. These are big, beautiful cookies. And let me tell you, if you make small ones, you cannot eat a small one. It's like you gotta continue. If you're gonna be using a bigger scoop, guys, you are going to be looking at less cookies. So you see that? You just press it down a little bit. Oh yes. And I'm telling you, you are going to love, I know I keep telling you, you're going to love this cookie, but you will love this cookie. And then if there's anything left over here, I just like to put it in my hand. You know, I like to play with food. I used to get in so much trouble with my mom. She was always saying, Elena, stop playing with your food and eat it. But you know what, it's okay. So now what I can come over here is I can put a little bit more on this cookie, and this other cookie over here, and this other cookie over here. And now, of course, I am going to clean my hands right over my bowl here to make it a lot easier and simpler for me to clean up. So what you have here is you have these right here. And now we're going to put this, and what I do is I'm going to put it in the lower part of the oven. Okay, the lower part of the oven, like so. And then start your timer. Now, what I like to do is in half of the time I turn it over, and once the cookie starts to get it starts to get nice, a little brown on the sides, and then it'll start getting nice and brown on the top. What you are looking at is you are looking at this. See that, guys? Look at this yummy almond lemon coconut cookies. And then what you would like, if you know what you can do, if you're going somewhere, you can take some lemon slices. You can decorate it with lemon slices. In my case, I just decorated with more coconut because we love coconut. That's all I have for you today, guys. It's that simple and that easy. It takes 2.5 cups of unsweetened coconut. It takes 1/2 cup of almond flour. It takes a cup and plus 2 tablespoons of melted coconut oil, 1/4 cup of maple syrup, a teaspoon of lemon extract, a zest of a lemon, 1/4 cup of sliced onions. Bake at 350 for 15-20 minutes, and you got these cookies, almond lemon cookies. I want to thank all my beautiful sponsors today. Especially for Dario Rodriguez with Life and Food Superstars for providing me with the most amazing delicious ingredients for me to continue to bring you this amazing deliciousness. I also want to thank Cola Harris with FARMASI that helps me and my skin to glow and not wrinkle so much and still beautiful. No, almost 64. I'll be rocking 64 this year, guys. And I also want to thank my friend Stephen Bailey for providing me with the most amazing fish, Bailey and Fish and Charters. If you're ever in Florida, check him out. Bailey Fishing and Charters. And I want to thank you for joining me today. Be kind, be loving to yourself. Because when you're kind and loving to yourself, then you have something to give to others. If you tire, rest. If you're hungry, eat cookies. Well, maybe not so many cookies, all in moderation. And take care of you, because all you have in the end is you. And with that, I want to show you again these beautiful cookies, almond lemon cookies. Manja, who wants cookies? Look at this cookie.